All right, check this out. This servo controller just got delivered today, and I was practicing soldering all this in the afternoon. As you can see, this is more rough, and then these are like a lot smoother and a lot cleaner. It just took a lot of practice, and I also realized the flux that I was using wasn't like actually applying, because I thought it was like a marker, but you actually have to press down. So that was new. On this one over here, I soldered on some LED lights because that's the closest thing to what I was trying to solder. And just to be clear, like I was trying to solder on pinheads, which is what I did right there. So then I practiced on this one, some more soldering, and then I practiced on the LEDs and like a resistor. But then I realized, well, I actually have to practice with what I'm gonna do over here. So then that's when I got some of those pinheads and actually soldered it onto this one. And then I took a break, and then I was like, well, you know, it'd probably be a good idea if I practice a bit more. So then I got this one over here and actually bent it and soldered it like how I would. And it looks very, very clean. There should be a video uploaded sometime soon. This is kind of one of them. This is kind of one of them where I'm just like showing like the process. It's not really the process, but like what I did. But for here, this is how the soldering came out. Focus is, there we go. Yeah. All right, so that kind of wraps things up. I had a blast doing this. There's a lot of new lessons and stuff like that in terms of like what kind of heads to use for soldering. I'm completely new to soldering. I had practiced maybe 3-4 years ago, but I could never get the metal to bond with the copper. So now that I know the principles with like flux and like different kinds of material, it's a lot more helpful. So yeah, with that said, we now have a functional motor controller or servo motor controller that I'll be using for the Hope project. I had bought the wrong one previously, and I bought this one. Then I realized I had to solder on these ends, and now we have it. So not only do I have this, but now I know how to solder. So for the future of this project, especially with the Hall centers that will be used for the fingertips, I will need to solder with those. But I'll keep you all posted. Thank you all for watching this video, and I'll keep you all posted. Have a wonderful day, and please feel free to subscribe. Laters, y'all.